Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 3 in our Christmas medley / Holly Jolly series, since I've added in that other kit. And we're going to do page 4, and then I'm going to stop the video and get the stuff together for page 5. I'm also expecting an apartment inspection at some point. It's 2 o'clock and they're supposed to be here by 5. So we'll see. If they knock on the door and I stop real quick, then you'll know what the deal is. So this is going to be our paper for the page. And then we're going to make a large pocket at the bottom. Now we need to, I almost forgot, we need to make the pocket with this. And then put our paper on top of that. Keep forgetting I'm backing everything because I'm crazy. I'm worried about us getting 2 signatures in the amount of videos that we have. Really, really am. A little piece of oatmeal cake. So I did eat a snack this time. Now I know for a fact I just made a mark. There it is. It looked like one of the musical note pieces. It was very close having to cut that page down. Very close to a disaster. I was upset. Okay. Now I'm going to have to ink this. I've got the sniffles. I ate that oatmeal cake and it stuffed me up. I don't know why. I thinned my glue, so it's working a little bit better. Pretty full right now, but when my new glue gets here tomorrow, I'll probably open it and add just a little bit. That seems to help too, because the new glue is the thickness that it's supposed to be. Just stuck my finger in there. Good grief. Okay, now this is A Little Town of Bethlehem, and It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. That kind of worked out well. And this is the sprayed paper, of course. Now we'll glue this on as a pocket. So I've been doing this for every pocket that I haven't been showing on camera. And I'll be making the large writing card for this pocket. Made this exact same way. The backing paper. And then tomorrow when my stencils get here, then I will stencil the back of the card. Okay, so we've got that done. So now we've got this. This isn't hard. It just has a few steps. So we're going to make a 1, 2, 3, 4 pocket, 1 belly band floating pocket out of these 2 envelopes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to seal them. I know. Seems like it should be, but no, that's not right. I used the glue because the sticky on these envelopes, of course, doesn't always work perfectly. Just try not to glue it on top of the other one, just in case of accidents. Okay. Now, the game is to see how long it is before the dog starts barking. So we're going to cut the short end of both for a pocket. What is up with my sleeves? I guess I've pulled them up enough that they're stretched. We're going to cut them at the same time so we know they're exactly the same. See? Oz. Now we're going to turn one down. I'm going to flip this one over. Then we're going to glue them together as a pocket, opening on this side. So that means we're going to glue them in a C shape. Now, if you want to, you can glue it like an E and make 2 smaller pockets, and then you would have 5. Flipping them over did make a little bit of a difference. Okay, so you're going to have a tuck and a pocket and a side pocket. Okay. So then we just need to paper this. And remember, we're leaving a border. This is working out much easier than I thought it was going to. I say now, I better not say that now. I mean, I knew it wasn't difficult. Good grief. My neighbor's dog is barking. I wonder if they're in the apartment upstairs. Sometimes they start at the top and sometimes they start at the bottom. Oh, I looked away and now I don't see either mark. What is wrong with my eyes today? There's one. All right. There it is. Hiding amongst the holly. I had to spray 4 more papers to make a big pocket right on top of there. 4 more pages of the cream colored paper, just in case, or not in case, because I know we're going to use them. But I liked this end of the paper better, so I marked it as top. There wasn't any other particular reason. Anyway, you're going to go through, if you go ahead and do the borders like this, or the backing, you will definitely go through more paper, pretty much double for every pocket and every tag. However, it does look really nice, and it's how it's done in most mini albums and lamp books. So if you want to get some practice before you start in on one of those bigger projects, I love mini albums too. Okay, hole at the bottom makes this the top. Okay. Then we'll flip it over. Now this one, I want the cardinal to be, oh, why do I want the cardinal to be in the center? This is the side I was going to put the belly band on. I still can, instead of using this, I will put the belly band on this page. That's what I'll do. I'll turn it upside down. We'll turn our frown upside down. So let's get a piece of the cream colored paper. Page got knocked over underneath the paper trimmer. Don't forget to ink the paper. Okay, so I'm making a belly band. And we're going from the cream color to the cream colored, or from the color to the color, not from the edge of the envelope to the edge of the envelope. I don't know what that deal was with my hand, but I didn't know which way to reach. So we'll cut it off here. And then let's make it a little bit wider so we can put some of this double-sided lace down it. So how wide is this? This is 1 inch wide. So we need to make it at least 1 1/4. That will give us 1/8 up and down each side. So we want it to be one 3/8. Now I could have done acetate with the lace. That would have been fine as well. We had to take this and do it the opposite way. I'm going to run it down the center. The lace is going to cover it, but you'll still be able to see the colors. And we'll mark it. Whoops. Need to move this down a little bit. Move this up a little bit. Now, once we put the belly band on, we want to make sure the pocket opens up to the right when we put our image on, because the paper opens to the left, the page opens to the left, and we want to be able to clip this on. All right? That was silly. All I had to do was turn it upside down once I glued it on. And I didn't ink it. At least I saw it before it was too late. Alright, now we want to glue it on the paper or on the envelope. It's a little far up. Right in. Okay. Not super happy with that. But the lace is going to cover it, or I can make it cover it. Well, let's put our pocket on first. Or, I mean, our paper. So now we want this to be the top. And we want the bird to be above the pocket and in the center. So we'll cut it here. We'll cut it there. And then we'll cut the length. I mean the width. And then we're going to have to do the same thing for this pocket as we did for the page pocket and for the belly band. We're going to have to back it. Not this, we're using the envelope for that, but I mean the pocket that we're going to put on. So, I got fuzzies coming off of my sponge dauber there. Now you'll notice everything is backed or printed on the back. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I did that before I decided to back all the cards and everything with that sparkly cream. I like that idea better, the sparkly paper, but I could have saved a ton of ink and a ton of time. The spider webs, the glue spider web stuck to me. Okay, top. I don't know why I felt the need to point that out. No, we're going to put the bottom on the top. I'm going to put our pocket on. So we're going to have to trim this down a little bit because we're going to use this cream colored paper, not that one. Thought I would have one the right width left over, but I guess not. I'm going to go right to that line. Seems easier. Oh, I go right below special delivery. Your brain will fill in the rest of that word. Now, I didn't do this to the ephemera because that would have been just an insane amount of work. an insane amount of the cream colored paper and an insane amount of time. So I just left the inked ephemera from the kits inked. Could have made this pocket a little bit taller. I think I will. I think I will. I'll save that. No, that's not the right size. This needs to be a little bit smaller. I felt like it slid a little bit. Okay, now what we have to do is glue this on here. And we'll trim around it. It's an insane amount of glue as well. Every pocket gets glued twice. You have 2 pieces of paper on top of each one. I want to do it this way so I can save on paper. Instead of cutting this all the way down the middle of the paper. Okay. Now we should have our pocket. Well, we should, except it's a little short. Just a touch. Did I ink that? No. Yeah, I don't like that. And I didn't ink this. So I just need to make the cream part bigger. So I can still use this. That's the hardest part for me, is remembering to ink that extra little bit. Oops. That was a noise I don't want to hear. Again. Must have been the other half of that piece that we just cut off. I still am glad I caught that 8.5 to 7.5, and I'm glad it was on a page that it didn't matter. I was very upset. I tried not to show that I was upset. Screaming, yelling, and cursing on camera is not a pretty look. It's just not a good look. But of course you didn't think I cursed, so I didn't really curse. It just came out like I had cursed. Doesn't matter, Terry. You can flip it over. It was a waste of 10 minutes, wasn't it? Minutes of my life, that's for sure. Okay, so now we've got that. And we're going to put lace across the top, this thinner lace. Or do I want to put a pocket on there first? I could put another smaller pocket, make it into a tuck. I didn't think it was exactly straight. Okay. That is totally unusable. We only want it to come to the edge of the cream color. When you add extra little stuff in there, you know, it just takes more time. But I like the idea of adding another pocket. So this one I'm going to do the opposite way. I think this will work. No, it won't. Yes, it will. No, it won't. I don't know why I keep getting all those messages. You hear the phone dinging even in the living room. Yeah, definitely not going to get Silent Night. In fact, if we're not going to, we're only going to get part of it, then I want to do this end. And get the name of the song on there. Move it over a little bit to get it in the center. I've got that song, Maxwell's Silver Hammer by the Beatles. Bang, bang, Maxwell's Silver Hammer. And I can't get it out of my head. I was watching this special. I think it was called Get Back. Get Back, I think. And it was about the Beatles writing those 14 songs for that album in 2 weeks and recording them and practicing them and being able to do them in concert. It's amazing. But it's a real documentary where somebody was just there kind of hanging out, listening in on their conversations. Oh, for goodness sake. This pocket is taking way too long. That's all I have to say. I mean, I realized that I didn't ink that. Okay. Now we'll glue this on as a side pocket. So put your fingers where you don't want to glue. Make sure your writing's right side up, of course. I like that it makes that little stair step. Some people would put this cream color even with that, and that's totally up to you. It's your project. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so that's it for this side, except for putting the lace on. This side, that's right, this is well, that'll still work because I will I can still glue it in on this side. I'll just put the paper clip inside the pocket instead of on the outside of the pocket because I did it backwards, which is just exactly what I was afraid I was going to do. Unless I wanted to put the belly band on the front, which is fine. You know, I just kind of would rather have the bird on the front, but that makes it backwards. See, I should have faced the bird this way when I put it on. Okay, so all we have left to do is make cards for here and the paper clip. Now we're going to use the cream colored paper to make the cards, and then we can just fit the printed paper on the inside. So we'll do this just like we do any other pocket. Or card, any other card. Oops. All right, just a smidge more. Can't believe we're only getting this one page done. I'm only going to do one card of 3. Still going to be too big. Alright, I'm going to cut it this width and then I'm going to cut another hair off. I want it to slide in and out easily. We're going to put a tab on it so we don't need to worry about it sticking out or not. Let's cut that little. So now this should fit in here. Yep. Okay. Then you paper it the way you normally would. And then we'll put the tab on. No inking of the tab. And this is the same as our front paper, so we don't go too crazy with different papers and such. Let's see a little bit of the white on there. Maybe I'll do it this way. I'm just showing you all the steps this time because I realized I was doing so much off camera. Except I'm not showing you the other two cards. And then you'll have to make ephemera as well for the front pocket. You may need to make a card. Look, I remembered to ink it. Here I was zooming along so quickly. And remember, you'll stencil the back. I may use one of my reds instead of the brown. I don't know. I'm going to try it on some scrap paper first and see what I think. Then once we put this on, we will be able to put the tab on. And then you will have your tuck card at the bottom and your top card in the top to do. And so you can do that. If you feel like you can get them in and out of the pocket with lace on them, I would say go for it. Maybe a piece of lace, you know, down the front. That would be kind of nice. Alright, so this is this card complete. Then you'll have one for the top, one for the bottom, and one for here, and then one for your belly band. So you're going to have 5 pockets. So that's pretty cool. Now, if this page, or if this pocket, floating pocket, had opened on the other side, that would have been ideal. That would have been what I wanted. Now, you cannot use one of the top pockets. or yeah, the top pocket, and clip it on that way. Either way, whatever you want to do. I'm going to clip it on from the side with the tab sticking out, but I'm going to clip the paper clip down inside the pocket. So I'm going to put this tab on here. Now I have to remember, put that paper clip on. So I don't think I'm going to, do I want to put it in the exact center? I think I do. I don't want it to look like I made a mistake. I just didn't know where the center was. We're not putting a charm in this, even though we could, actually. We're going to clip it on here. You put the charm here. I'm going to run out of this color of charms. And then I wouldn't have the charm hanging from the paper clip. Well, I still need to make a paper clip with a knotted piece of lace on the top. Wonder if I want the ribbon instead. Ribbon would be easier. I cut these slots in so I could stick this in there. Definitely more than we need, but still. Okay. I'm going to tie this in a knot. I'm going to put a drop of glue in there to make sure it's going to hold. And it'll stick it to the paper clip as well. I'm wondering, do I want one more? Give me a little more room to pin the charm to. Yeah, that looks fine. Can't tell if there's glue in there or not. There we go. I want to make sure it's on the paper clip too. Alright, so we'll let that dry. Then we'll trim these down. And then we'll take the bulb pin and we will attach it in there. Okay. We'll attach the bulb pin in here, and then we'll have our decorative clip to clip it on. So what you need to do at this point is make a bunch of cards. You need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards still. Alright? Okay. And then when you're done, of course, you just paper clip it to the page, like so. then you're going to make sure when you have to decorate too, so you're going to put your lace and your ribbon on here to decorate it out, and then any little ephemera or anything that you want to put on here to kind of spruce it up a little bit. Okay, well, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.